welcome back to No Money Spent. Today we tackle the Gudlevskis flashback moments. Yes, including the one where you've got to score a couple goals on Superstar in literally 1 minute. I'm going to walk you through the easiest ways to do all of this. We're going to do it in one sitting. Let's get into it. All right, so here he is. Back in NHL 23, I said this before, I can't believe this was only NHL 23. It feels like 4 years ago. But nonetheless, this Gudlevskis card was actually like the meta goaltender for a month or two. He's 6'4", has gold showstopper, no light work, but showstopper is more than fine. And he's got 99 speed and he's 6'4". He fits the build of a meta goaltender in NHL 24. And normally I would make the flashback card and then just trade him in for power-up collectibles, as I still need a few for Duchesne and Doughty. We're actually just going to use Gudlevskis, because currently I've got Thatcher Demko, and he's been fine. Like we've said for years, a goaltender is really not going to make or break your team. He's been a pretty good goaltender, but I can sell him. I did buy this card tradable, so if I get, 50 to 100,000 coins wherever he falls in. I've been piling up the coins recently, almost at 200k, and at that point I can start actually buying some cards to test out, which is something I've been desperately wanting to do. So let's get into the moments and see, A, how long this takes, and the best way to do it. All right, so we'll go to the flashback moment. And we will start first with moment number 1. This is in overtime, and we've got to win the shootout with Gudlevskis. And I was very critical when they released these, because it is very cool that they give us a goaltender finally. I think that's fun. But more importantly is they did it via live moments, another great thing. But I wanted to use the goaltender every single moment. And we've only got 2 where you're actually required to be the goaltender. Whether you like playing goalie or not, it's still something different, right? We do the same things all of the time. So for this, on rookie in a shootout, we're going to give it a go and just be Gudlevskis. Now, that said, there is a way to not be the goaltender. If it is something that you just can't do, all you've got to do is click in on the left stick, and you can choose another position. This works for all goalie moments, by the way. So remember, just left stick, and then go over and pick your position. All right, let's do it. Here we go. All right, timer on the clock. Let's see if we can do this in one try. I love how they couldn't just start this in the shootout because of technical restraints, probably. So they had to do it starting in overtime with 1 second left. I'll be honest with you, clever way to at least allow it to happen, but funny. Here we go. All right, I need those boys. All right, we're just gonna big save, big save. It's been a minute since I've been a goalie. All right. Oh, and we control. Okay, I didn't know if we controlled the center. We're just gonna go forehand and backhand. Okay, we're not gonna move. It's another big save. Okay, backhand should work. Let's get it. Okay. Okay. Well, okay, there we go. Guys, just don't move. By the way, if you are new to controlling goaltenders, just don't move, and you should be okay. Why is the backhand not working here, though? Sure, we take it. Disagree. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. That might be the worst shootout attempt I have ever seen. Where is bro going? Like, okay, oh, he's gonna cut back in. He's taking it wide. Nah, he just like, dude said I'm gonna shoot it from the goal line. Watch this. That almost went in. Okay, 1 down. All right, on to moment number 2. This is not position locked. We just need to score 2 goals with any player on rookie. And we're bringing our own lineup, okay? All right, we just need 2 goals. We're going up against Silvers, it looks like. Okay, this is pretty much just like every other game so far this year. Low far side, just cutting out from the corner, especially if you run the overload specifically, because once you've set up in the overload, the AI will kind of stop for a second, and then you will see one try to make a actual commitment to you. You can just go right in. You want to aim low far side. That's it. And we're done. All right, next one is bring your own lineup, and we just got to score 2 more goals with any player on rookie. Literally the exact same. Okay. Is that Virtanen, like Vancouver Canuck Virtanen? All right, so set up in the overload, walk out, and there you go. You can just repeat this process all the time. And especially on like the lower difficulties, that's the one goal that'll go in a ton, because you get time and space. Because no matter what difficulty you're on, especially on the lower ones, I guess, the players you're facing are really easy. The goaltender is on All-Star, so don't forget about that. So you still have to like come up with a move or something that actually goes in on an All-Star goaltender. Such a lame thing they did this year, where no matter what mode you're playing or difficulty, the goaltender is on All-Star. All right, we are 7 minutes in. We're done 3. All right, next up, score 2 goals with any player. No position lock. This time it's on semi-pro. Why are we just beating Gudlevskis? Don't want to be negative. Don't want to be overly critical. But again, we should be celebrating him, not lighting him the up. All right, so again, taking one in the corner, come out in front. Actually, we'll go backhand. There we go. We're just making stuff up. Have some fun, you know? Number 69, Drew Doughty just gets me. God, I hate his ugly mug. And we're done. Number 69 from the Nada Dollars. All right, next up on All-Star, trailing 3-1, 2-minute periods. We've got a battle against Gudlevskis. Let's do it. Again, I think this is one of the better ways to utilize moments. It just, why are we always battling against it? Although I guess it kind of makes sense, like he's the big boss and then you get, I don't know. It's just very confusing. That actually would make sense if the whole thing was like you battle against him and then it's like beat Krister's Gudlevskis, you know? All right, 2-goal comeback on All-Star. Let's get it done. Oh, let's go, Timo. There we go. Forehand backhand on the breakaway. Still always works. It's the best way to go all year round. Timo gets one. Let's go. Maybe a Michigan. Oh, little Michigan. Guys, still such an easy way to do moments ever since the launch of this game. If you're playing total controls, you know, one button Michigan still is extremely easy when you're playing on All-Star because the AI doesn't really come and attack you from behind the net. Wouldn't rely on it, though. Kind of boring and lame. But one thing to pay attention to is that the AI will always board play you. So make sure that when you're close to the boards that you're kind of trying to get away from it as fast as possible. All right, don't forget, in the third period with the new update, you have the full slow minute as well. So plenty of time here. And you really just got to tie it up because overtime is a shootout, you know, pretty simple. There it is. That far side shot with Timo. Those are the shots you should be going for as well. Again, any rebounds, if it's saved, goes to the full pressure system. You'll be able to tire the goalie out. It's just a repeat of doing that over and over again. And there it is. All right, little force down the boards, right through the middle. All right, so far, so good. Move on to the next one. All right, moment 6 on semi-pro. 1 minute, we're in overtime. You just got to win a shootout against Gudlevskis, okay? It looks like you're position locked in this one. We're position locked as the other goalie. Okay, let's do it. Again, you can switch off and be not position locked if you want by doing the same thing that I showed you in the first moment. LaFontaine is our attendee. Ooh, I hate righties. I hate righty. Big save. Again, guys, just don't move when you're playing goaltender. Move as little as possible. We got a righty. We're going to go the other way. There we go. So, forehand, backhand, forehand. It's one of the two. I just hate righties, personally, on breakaways. Big save. All right, there we go. And we choke that. Just got to stop this one. And we do. All right. I love goalie moments. I wish we could be goalie. I wish we could play goalie more. That's another one complete. All right, moment 7. Bring your own lineup on pro to beat Gudlevskis. Score bottom left corner goals with any player. Okay, pretty simple. Again, this would be just a left-hand shooting player coming down the right side, low far side. So this is one of the easier ones. You could also do this on a breakaway as well, but we're going to try just the shot. All right, so since we have our own squad, this is pretty simple. Scoring bottom left corner goal is one of the easier ones because it is kind of the go-to goal or one of them in NHL, so we'll give it a shot. All right, McDavid. There it is. Also, you want to pull back just a little bit as well to make sure you're getting a wrist shot, not a snapshot. They usually tend to save snapshots when you go low far side, but the wrist shot, it's essentially putting your right thumbstick, moving it to 9 o'clock, back to 8 o'clock, and then up. Moment number 7 completed. All right, score top left corner goals with any player. This one's on All-Star. The exact same thing we just did. You just aim up. All right. Now, you can also do the breakaway method here. Any of the upstairs goals a little bit easier because you go backhand. And there it is. Rinse and repeat. All right. By my calculation, we are on to moment number 9. The one that everyone is up in arms about. So far, all but the very first moment we've done first try. Moment 9. Down by 2. 1 minute period on Superstar. Win the game. What is moment 10? 2 minute periods. We're tied. Score top right corner goals. How is this one so much harder than this? Okay. 1 minute with 75 overall players. Okay. The thing about the low far side shot, at a certain point, if the goaltender is a 96 and you're using 75s, they'll usually stop it. So we might have to use breakaways or like in tight moves, but we'll get a gauge. I haven't done this yet, so 1 minute periods. Is EA insane? I like a challenge in these. They're offline challenges, right? They can't just be super easy the entire way, but this one seems a little psychotic. Let's go, man. I'm up for it. Okay. Okay. We do get the slow final minute, which is nice. So it's essentially 2 minutes. What a save. Okay. All right. This might be harder than first anticipated. We can't even Michigan either because it's 75 overall players. All right. We failed attempt number 1. We're at 32 minutes in. Okay. All right. Attempt number 2. Okay. Low far side still works. Low far side still works. All right. That's 1. It would be unbelievable. You just got to get 2 to send it to OT. We have a full minute. Let's go. All right, we got the puck. Is that a penalty? Oh, my God. What? No way. I mean, okay. You can't really replicate that. There's nothing I can be like, hey, guys, do this. That was a really nice play. And an unfortunate tripping penalty for them. Can we do it again? All right, overtime. A lot easier once you get to overtime. Here we go. I love how they're nasty at the... Oh, no. All right, attempt number 2. Okay. All right, attempt number 3. Here we go. That was brutal. Go. All right, that's 1. Oh, man, they take another penalty on me? That worked out well last time. Touch it. All right, we got a power play again. I just need to win the draw. The unfortunate part is the AI just does random things. Like, there's really nothing you do. Yeah. And I'm not going to get the puck back because the AI rags. 8 seconds. Oh my God, dude, that should be a penalty shot. Maybe? I mean, okay. All right. They really give away that cross-ice pass. All right. This time in overtime, we're going to do it. We're going to do the damn thing. And somehow we have a power play, and I don't know how. Sticklet? No, backhand straight back. I mean, okay. Don't let him shoot because that's what happened last time. We should have plenty of... Okay, I forgot we're using silver players. They can't catch passes. I really don't want this to go to a shootout. We are going to go to a shootout, aren't we? Well, it does make it far more exciting, which is something that we rarely ever have in Shell. But I feel like a lot of players are going to go through this. Okay. We don't control the goalie. Thank God. Let's go. Forehand, backhand. All right. Just need the goalie to come up big here. Love that for us. Let's end it. Okay. Yeah, I need a minute. All right, attempt number 7. The problem is, like, once you get close once to challenges like this, usually you go through, like, a ton of, like, quick fails before you get back. I'm thinking that, like, the forced cross grease is still... Yeah. I'm thinking the forced cross grease is probably still the best way. There's one. Quick one, too. Go. Partial break. Come on. Let's go. All right. Forehand, backhand. All right, let's just do it in regulation. Why not? Let's avoid overtime. For the love of God, let's avoid overtime. All right, third time we're in overtime. We're going to do the breakaway. Got to win the face-off here. Okay, at least we get it. All right. We're going to try the breakaway. Right up through the middle. One little cross ice. Yep. That's it. Okay. That's it. If you get to overtime, guys, which I feel like is the majority of you to complete this challenge, like I said, come back into your zone, streak one way in the neutral zone, immediately streak the other, and the defensemen are going to run into each other because EA Sports NHL AI. I mean, come on now. We're sitting at 49 minutes. Not bad. That's a nice pace. I like that. All right, so last moment. On Superstar, score top right corner goals with any player. Score goals with any player, just 4. And then take shots with any player. So these can all be done individually, remember? You can do one, finish the moment, restart it, and do another one. You don't need to get all 3 done at once. We're going to try. We do have a full game here to work with, so let's go. This should be much easier considering that last one was on Superstar and you had 75 overall players. This time you have a little bit of assistance with some higher overall players. So we need a top right corner goal, which is nice because we can do the walkout in front with Gudlevskis because he is right-handed. And we'll do top right corner with a left-handed player. Short side upstairs. That doesn't work as often, by the way, guys, but it does every once in a while. All right. So now that takes care of that. We just need 4 goals in general and then 12 shots. Oh my God. Hedman is impossible to beat with Gudlevskis. Hedman on Superstar with gold shutdown might be harder than any other challenge we've ever done. All right, that Hedman's causing havoc. We've only got 1 goal through 2 periods, but we've got 9 shots, so I'm going to focus on making sure I get the shots done. And then if I don't finish the 4 goals in one game, like I said, you can just do the moment again once it's finished the first time and just worry about that one. You don't have to worry about the other start. It's so funny. This moment right here encapsulates why having gigantic ogre-like defensemen with gold shutdown is just so brutal to get around. Because the AI, for the most part, at the blue line will be in proper position. And they're just so hard to get around because they can reach basically the length of the ice. Another thing to remember is their goalie will be pulled if you're up by 1 or 2. So if you are close to the 4 goals, don't forget about that. And it is a full minute now. Please let me around Hedman. There we go. Shots are complete. Now what we could do is they should pull the goalie. They do. So if you get up the ice quick, score, let them win the faceoff. They should pull the goalie again. And they do. Okay. Now what we'll do is we will pull the goalie. L1 and the select menu or whatever console you're on or the middle button of the controller will pull your goalie. Pull your goalie out. There we go. That's 1. Now you could let them try and get the puck, pull the goalie, and come back. But it's probably easier to just let them score here because you don't have a lot of time to mess around. So we're going to do it one more time. Okay, come right back. Throw it in by using the saucer pass. Now it's 3-3, and we can take it to overtime. We just need 4 goals, so easiest way to get that completed. This was our best shot at it, and something that you can keep in mind. So even with 1 goal, you're going to have a shot to get all 4 goals in 1. Get away from this Hedman. And what a way to end it. Okay, total control. Easy Michigan. And in 57 minutes, we finish all of the moments for Gudlevskis, which is, I might be the fastest to get a flashback player that I've done personally. Moment number 9 was an absolute bastard, though. Now that's finished. Let's throw all the collectibles in. I feel like they could just, give us 1 collectible each instead of, 400, but what would I know? Go to the flashbacks, and here we go. There's our 100. We get our Christers Gudlevskis, our 96 overall. Then what we'll do is we will throw him in net, take out Demko, who's been, like I said, just okay. He goes in. All right, now Demko is going for 115,000. I'm just gonna throw him up for 99 and see if someone bites. There we go. 100K would put me at 260, and we'd be in pretty good shape. And now I don't have to spend any more money or coins on a goalie because I've got one that's high enough rated. Whether he sucks or not, it's a goalie regardless. So that's going to do it. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Has Gudlevskis been for you? And if you have any questions about how to complete any of the moments, let me know. I'll be happy to help. Have a good one, guys.